Oz got a story to tell, man. I'm not gonna say any more. I'm gonna just let Oz come in and say what he got to say. Oz, you dodged a bullet on your flight, man.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, either I dodged it, I was ready for it. Either one, man. Either way, it went down. Just to give some context to what I'm gonna talk about is that I forgot the date, but recently there was another incident on a plane where a passenger was getting unruly. And, the flight attendants had enough of his shit, and they had to bring out their secret weapon, that duct to the tape.
I read about it days before. Like, Oz is telling me about this tonight. Not today, tonight. I read about this story. This story has been getting some traction for the last, I don't know, maybe 5 days. But you heard about the idiot, man, on this plane acting a fool. Now, most people just start fights. Most people just start arguing. Most people, they start belittling and berating the stewardesses. Maybe even a physical fist fight with somebody that's kicking their chair. But this one on a whole other level right here. I mean, this fool, he's the MVP of this creepy and violent and crazy airplane passengers out there.
Both of you guilty.
Drunk as.
This is why you could not get alcohol on flights anymore.
Yes. They are slowly.
Let's thank this guy.
They're slowly pulling back on that because people like this asshole up for everyone. So this dude, that's why I say, now I just said he's the MVP of the worst of the worst. You're going to see the creepy part because I said he's creepy. This went all out. Like I said, usually the people will like sit when the stewardesses come over. They would usually sit down. Now, a few of them slapped them. Sometimes they tried to start fights with the stewardesses, a steward or whoever. But this dude, he said, "Nah, man, shit, I ain't know. Y'all are light. Nah, I ain't me, man. Y'all gonna remember my name."
Are these just both passengers or an air marshal?
Passengers, I think they had to like take this guy down. Passengers, not the air marshal. I mean, I'm sure that I don't know if there was an air marshal on there. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, a 2-hour flight. You're not putting air marshals on that, right? It's just.
That's why you need an air marshal on there so somebody can come and pistol whip this bitch over here.
Sound like the mummy.
So you can see it, they actually duct taped him right there to the seat. So you can.
I like the way my man was still talking shit. You can't do this shit to me.
What you don't see is that he is accused of groping 2 of the female flight attendants and then punching a male flight attendant. Well, the people there weren't having it because he's now being charged.
Everything at their disposal: toilet paper, duct tape, shit, putty, goddamn sewing string, yeah, staples, everything there. Shoestrings, everything out on that plane. They probably
bubble gum.
They probably use that.
You're done, dude.
Goddamn silly string, everything.
Silly string.
This dude, that's what I mean by creepy, man. I don't know how you think you could do this, but this dude got so drunk that he thought he could take liberties with the stewardess's titties on there.
Every last inch of his ass needed to be beat. Every last inch needed to be beat. And, apparently that's what happened to him. Now, granted, I wasn't on that flight. Wasn't on it. But the residuals of that lingered on to my flight.
All right.
Because think about it, right? Before the story came out saying that, they were getting, suspended with pay, it was just that they were getting suspended.
Yeah.
But
so
why?
now, you got your friends who are on this Frontier flight. Now, I'm on Frontier because it's cheap. And because I got a big family, so I need to cut corners. That's why I'm up on there. So, up on there, chilling, and right now that everybody is just seeing this crazy go down, you with your coworkers, like, yo, our people just got assaulted, and you're not going to compensate them? Before they figured out, what was going on, this was the story that's coming out. They weren't getting compensated. So, what does that mean for the flight that's coming out next? Oh, we don't care about you.
No one's getting peanuts.
No
one's getting a water. Nothing.
So check it out. So get up on this plane, right? And you know how you're walking on the plane and the flight attendant's, okay, hey, listen, hey, where are you going? Where's your seat? Let me take it to your seat. Follow me. This fool looked at me and said, where you going?
Sit down. They turned to the meanest school teachers you ever had. Get to your seat and sit down.
I'll go right to 32E. Thank you.
I'm like, I'm 20, 25.
And what do you guys say?
You're at 17.
I'm sorry.
You're at 17. I said, I know. I'm trying to get straight down. I said, well, you need to keep walking. I said, yo, all right, I'm gonna keep walking. So
wow.
they are giving so much attitude right now to a lot of people, right? And it doesn't stop there, right? So you go to sit down, everything's good. Baby crying. All right, baby crying. A woman comes up, he says to them,
shut up!
Does this rag smell like chloroform? Right? Oh my God.
Went to the parent and said, what's wrong with her?
Dude.
Not how may I help you? Is something we can do? No, what's wrong with her?
Make it quiet or get off.
And the woman proceeds because she's speaking in Spanish now, and it seemed as though that the babe was listening to someone on her iPad and took the plug out, so it was playing loud music. And Federation laws say that you can't have loud music playing or something like that. You had to have headphones or take it or keep the volume off. So I guess that the woman didn't understand English. So instead of calling somebody right away, this flight attendant here is going to try to speak some crazy broken Spanglish to her, talking about it. You can't have the airphonos out of the thing of
Cumplianos, silencios.
It's ridiculous. So after like the 5th time of her trying to explain, she called some dude named Mario. Come on, Mario, talk to her. I don't know what's going on here. And he's speaking some other craziness too. He spoke some Spanish, some English. This is just silly. So at that point, she got it, and that was that. And shit gets crazier even more. So at that point now, the guy gets on the intercom because the doors have closed. And this is what he says. All right, everybody, the door has closed. We've been doing this mask thing for 1.5 years. Do not make my flight staff come and remind you it has to be over your nose and your mouth. Don't start none. Won't be none.
Hell yes.
They're not playing no games with anybody on this flight, son. It was not a game. So after we did all that and we're about to get why don't people just listen? So we are getting ready to take off. Get ready to take off. The fasten seatbelt sign is on, right? Why does my girl wants to get up and go use the bathroom? Right? So she's walking back towards the flight attendant who's sitting down. He's like, Miss, I don't know what's wrong with you or your ears, but you have to sit down. I have my seatbelt on. Why don't you?
Wow. They weren't getting paid, so they didn't give a fuck at that time, man.
0 fucks given.
Yes.
They didn't care at that point. So at that point, little Miss Karen went back right to her seat. She knew.
Shit, she probably stood up there shivering, holding that piss so bad.
Yeah.
She knew what was going to happen. So luckily, the flight itself was pretty good, right? But when we landed, I thought we were done. We land. Gets on the thing. Welcome to Miami. The doors are open. Get off. Click.
Out of the fucking bird.
It's not.
You know what, man? Good.
Forget your baggage. Get off.
Get the. I'm surprised he didn't say get the.
Yeah. And thank you, Ken. It reminded me. Yes. And after he did that, another flight attendant woman said, "Okay, yes, you can find your baggage and the rest of your nonsense at cell 9." Yo, I had enough of that flight, man.
Thank you for flying Frontier. Get the. All y'all. I just want to say on behalf of Frontier and all the flight attendants, all y'all. All you get out my life.
They don't pay me enough.
And take this goddamn duct tape frat boy with you.